Credit cards. Some people consider them a lifeblood supply. Other people consider them the bane of their existence. Regardless of your personal thoughts, which are probably somewhere in between, businesses usually deal with credit cards. As a business owner, you need to purchase products, maybe even airline tickets or hotel rooms, and it's really difficult to do that using just cash or checks. In this chapter, we'll take a look at credit card accounts. They're very similar to some of the other accounts you've created, but they do have some special things that need to be dealt with as well. We'll open a credit card account. We'll show you how to make charges, how to make payments, as well as how to reconcile the account so you know exactly what's on the card, exactly what you have to pay, and then it can be a benefit to your business instead of a deficit. To get to work with credit cards, I'm going to continue using the file we've been working with, or you can find a file in the Chapter 17 folder. When we talk about working with credit cards, it really isn't any different than all of the other activities that you do in QuickBooks. And as you already know, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have an account for this particular use, which would be a credit card account. To create that, I'm going to go up to the List menu, open up the chart of accounts, and I'm going to press Control-N on my keyboard to create a new account. And from the left-hand side of the screen, of course, this will be a credit card account. And I'll click Continue. We need to go ahead and fill this out like we've done with other new accounts. The first thing, of course, being the account name. I'm going to be very generic. I'm just going to say MasterCard, but normally what I do is I attribute it to the financial institution. So I put the name of the institution or bank and then Visa or MasterCard in case I have more than one of each credit card. We can fill in a lot of the other information, as you already know. You do want to put in your credit card account number, of course, at some point in time. And if you have an opening balance, we're going to leave all of those blank for our purposes, and we'll get to Save and Close. I'm not going to use online services at this time. And I can see that the account has been created. There are two different ways you can add charges to a credit card. You can double-click on the file and go into the register and make it that way. Or you can use the more friendly QuickBooks interface by simply making a credit card purchase. Let's try that one. Let's go up to Banking and come down to Enter Credit Card Charges. We get to see one of our friendly little screens that we're used to seeing right now. You first need to start off by selecting the credit card. You can also see the current balance, which is 0 because we just created the account. You can make a purchase using this window, or you can make a refund or a credit. We're going to make a purchase, so we will leave that selected. I'm going to say that I actually went to the florist and ordered some flowers today. So I'll come down and see if I can find our Smiles Days florist that we created earlier. You can put in the date and all of the other information. I'm going to choose Expenses. The expenses is going to be Ask My Accountant because I still am not sure exactly how I would do flowers as part of a business expense. But I can put in the new value, which was $25.50. I'll press Tab, and the memo simply was for the office. It's not billable to any particular customer or job, so we'll leave the rest blank, and all we have to do now is do Save and Close on the bottom right. And as some of you know, actually entering and creating credit card charges is way too easy. Sometimes that's a bad thing when we have too much plastic. Creating the account and entering charges are part of the ongoing process. The next thing we'll know how to do is how to actually pay the bill.